Chelsea fans, come on, let's talk about Chelsea. A lot of things are moving at Chelsea Football Club. The club is a moving trend. You know, Chelsea is a sweet club to talk about. The current club world champions, our own club. So, a lot of things have been happening at Chelsea Football Club. I want to start with the outgoings. João Félix. Hey, Toad Bowley. Toad Bowley, carry me, they go, they go, they go, carry me, they go. Toad Bowley, carry me, they go, they go, they go. See what Toad Bowley did here? I am so happy in what he did. Toad Bowley paid Rui Costa back the way he handled Chelsea. I remember when Chelsea wanted to sign Enzo Fernandez. Rui Costa nearly finished Chelsea from 100 to 110 to 105 to till 120. Toad Bowley sent a private jet to pick up Enzo Fernandez. Rui Costa was holding him till the last minute of the transfer. And it was surprising for me to see. Chelsea now wanted to sell João Félix. Rui Costa quickly ran into it. You want to bring your chicken 25 or 30 million. 20 to 25, not even 30. Chelsea said no. Chelsea said no. Chelsea was delaying. They were pushing. Give us João Félix. You don't want to pay. You don't want to pay. But when Chelsea want to buy, Enzo Fernandez, we are so interested in collecting everything possible. Finally, Toad Bowley waited. Directors waited, and Al Nassr coming. Al Nassr, come on! Al Nassr drove into it, and Al Nassr have now agreed to give Chelsea a total package of 50 million euros. That is about 47.3 million pounds. Even though there's a lot of structure to that deal, Chelsea added a heavy sell-on clause because it looks as if Al Nassr are going to pay Chelsea 30 million pounds upfront. Then Chelsea added the heavy, sell-on clause so that they can be able to meet it. If you put everything into perspective, Chelsea bought João Félix for 50 million. Chelsea made a total profit of 7 million from João Félix because Chelsea sent João Félix on loan from January and generated 7 million pounds. So there's a lot of, this club know how to run business. This club is one of the best. No other big club. Barcelona, how many players have they sold? Huge amount. Real Madrid, how many? Arsenal, Manchester United, Manchester City is now selling, Liverpool. Chelsea is the only club consistently for the last 10 years selling players upon players, making money upon money. What an incredible club. And when people tell me that these owners are just throwing money around, now you see money have started coming into the club. None of my 50 something. João Félix 50. And then Vega, 40 million package. They are still lining it up. Clause will be coming. Kepa, Chelsea will keep on selling players. Petrovic, 25 million. How much was Petrovic bought? So if you sit down and think that these guys don't know what they are doing, I pity you. I pity you that is following the bandwagon of big accounts that have big followers. Constantly cause confusion in Chelsea, Chelsea fan base, telling Chelsea fans that Chelsea are just wasting money. They don't know what they are doing. There is no clear idea. There is a clear idea. And the funny thing with Toad Bowley, they have contingency plan. Even when they make mistake, they know how to wriggle their way out of that mistake. Yes, João Félix was bought to sell Gallagher. Remember, the initial idea was not to buy, João Félix. He was bought for Gallagher. And at the end of the day, Chelsea sold Gallagher and still recovered the money they used to buy João Félix. Chelsea recovered the money they used to buy João Félix back and still sell Gallagher. Collected gain everywhere. The club is moving in the right direction. And to think that Chelsea are now planning to accelerate the talk to sign Xavi Simons immediately now that João Félix is now off the book. João Félix have said yes to Al Nassr. In fact, Chelsea have granted him an opportunity to go and have medical. That is, like, the deal is done. And the funny thing that João Félix himself even rejected Benfica because Al Nassr gave him an offer 25 million per year, an opportunity to play with Ronaldo. He quickly said yes. So he's now traveling. He's now given the opportunity to go and have a medical. And Chelsea are now planning to accelerate the talk to sign, Xavi Simons as quickly as possible. Do you know that in the last couple of days or hours, Bayern Munich and a lot of clubs rushed to go and sign Xavi Simons? Remember, Bayern have been tracking him since last season when he renewed his contract. Xavi Simons told them, Chelsea or nothing. I want to have golden badge on my shirt. It's only Chelsea I want to play for. And that is why Chelsea are now advancing to the final stage. Xavi Simons will be the game changer for Chelsea. The good thing, Xavi Simons brings what João Félix brings to Chelsea and many more. Work hard, off the ball work, dribbling, running with the ball, ability, agility, everything, he brings it. And Chelsea are now progressing to sign Xavi Simons. Not only Xavi Simons, Not only Xavi Simons, Chelsea are now also pushing to sign Yorehato. Yes, there's a news that the first bid of Chelsea for Yorehato was rejected, but Chelsea kept on staying there. Chelsea was pushing. Chelsea are still trying to get it done. Chelsea don't want to pay over 40 million for Yorehato, and I support them because Chelsea are saying you sold Timber for 35 to Arsenal. And it's the same caliber, like the same level when Timber left Ajax. So you can't tell Chelsea to bring 60 million. Chelsea are now using Timber as a benchmark. Okay, last time they sold Timber was 35 million. Chelsea are now saying, okay, we'll pay 45 million more. You can't force Chelsea to pay 60. And now Chelsea are now very conscious about the players they buy. They are not ready to throw money around again. Now, get in and sell. Get in and buy. Get in and buy. And that is incredible. Yorehato will be a player of Chelsea any moment from now. These two players, Chelsea will attack it and get it done. Remember, Chelsea will return for preseason in the next 1 week. I think Chelsea are returning to preseason on 4th of August, if I'm not mistaken. So they want to get all these players ready for Enzo Maresca because Chelsea will have a very short preseason and then start the season against Crystal Palace. It's an incredible one. It's an incredible one. Talking about for other things that are happening at Chelsea Football Club, Kendry Paez will soon complete his move to Strasbourg as quickly as possible. I think this will happen in the next few days. Chelsea want to send Paez to Strasbourg, send him there, develop, play very well. Not only developing, he's competing for something. Strasbourg are going to Europa Conference League, so he will have experience in Europe. The coach there is playing a very good football, so it's going to be an interesting one in the next couple of days. That could be completed. Now let's talk about Chelsea front shirt sponsor. I remember last season when Chelsea fans are saying these owners, a lot of people are rejecting Chelsea. Front shirt sponsors are rejecting Chelsea. Nobody wants to work with Chelsea. Do you know that waiting period have not been the game changer? Chelsea could have lost 50 to 60 million if they had agreed for a front shirt sponsor last season, because they were offering 35 to 40 per year on a 5-year deal. But right now that Chelsea have won the Club World Cup, they are rushing. Remember, a lot of them pulled out. Now they are rushing. Chelsea are now saying 80 to 100. So 60, 70, 80 up to 100. That is what Chelsea are requiring now per year. And you have to sign 5-year deal. A lot of them are rushing. And Chelsea are now assessing their option. They are taking their time to be able to look for the best deal. You see the thing? Waiting is never bad. I remember when I was telling Chelsea fans to have patience about these projects. They were attacking me. I faced all manner of attack online. Do you know what led me to open my platform? I used to go to Twitter space to pick up the mic to encourage Chelsea fans that Todd Bowley know what they're doing. They will just drop me, remove the mic from me. Today, what I have envisioned, what I have seen, because Roman Abramovich promised Chelsea fans, he will hand over the club to the best custodian. And he wrote a letter that Todd Bowley is the best custodian for this club as he hand over. So do you think this man don't know what he's doing? Do you think he didn't see the Saudi guys that be there for Chelsea? He saw these people and said they are the best. And from that moment, Roman said that I was defending them. I faced a lot of persecution, a lot of attack, a lot of talks. I go to Twitter space, I pick up the mic, I beg Chelsea fans, don't tear down the club. They were constantly attacking me. Thank God today we have a platform where people can now hear us and can now understand our reasoning. Chelsea is never a mistake. Todd Bowley are very clear of what they want to do. Of course, they made some mistakes because, pressure, they need to buy, they need to satisfy the fans like Aubameyang, Koulibaly, all those kind of players. But they have now been able to rectify all the issues. They have been able to put Chelsea where Chelsea belong. And for Newcastle, remember Newcastle are now running helter-skelter. They are running from pillar to post. They've now added Nicholas Jackson to their transfer shortlist. Nicholas Jackson, Manchester United wanted to go for Jackson. They stepped back. All this other club wanted to go there. They stepped back. Now, Newcastle have added Jackson. And we'll be looking forward to that. Chelsea are not pushing Jackson out. Chelsea are saying, okay, Jackson can stay, can also leave. If he wants to fight for his position, stay. If he wants to leave, the club is not holding you back. And I like what Chelsea is doing now. Chelsea is not holding anybody back. If you want to leave, leave. Enzo Maresca, what Chelsea is playing, the idea is in Maresca. The idea is in Maresca's head, not on any player. And that is an incredible one. I'm looking forward for the boys to return for preseason, to start cooking again. Because Chelsea, the Chelsea we know is back. Let me know what to think in the comment section. Remember, if you've not subscribed to this channel, you've not invited your friends to join us, what can you do for us, my friend? Thank you for watching. See you soon.